Hi YouTube. It's me, your boy Specky X3, and I have sad news. Two news actually, because I streamed today. Originally I recorded this before I streamed today, but apparently they said, hey, you know what would be cool, right? If we corrupt your file. So I had to sit here and deal with this crap. So yeah, here we are, and I gotta say this. Our old man should be back from the castle anytime now. Once he comes back, we'll head on over there ourselves and meet up with your uncle and everyone else. I've heard talk there's been some bandits spotted in these mountains. We'll let our men take care of them, but stick close to me just in case. Alright? Will you still help me train? I want to be as strong as Papa someday. Ephraim as a little kid is not really... Oh my goodness. And then even stronger. Settle down, kiddo. Of course, I'll help you train, but you're going to have to be faster than that. More thugs, eh? Stay by me, alright? And stay on alert. I bet if we can find and take out whoever's leading these guys, we'll be out of the woods and onto the castle in no time. Yeah, nah. So this is going to be my second retake of it. Retake of this ROM. Which I'm kind of pretty chilled about it. You see that drunk villain? Yeah, I'm going his bad side. Sorry, the axe comes swinging. And did you see what he did? Sorry, I'm kind of rushing, but basically there. Oh my god, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, YouTube. Good, here I've been rambling again. Here, take this for your trouble. Be sure to come by again. He gives us XP. He gives us 30 XP. Sorry, I'm kind of a little tilted. I will have content for y'all, but I am a tad bit tilted right now because oops, I forgot to turn animations back on. I'm a little tilted because of I streamed for like 2 hours. Like, it was shorter than normal, but I wanted to like have it go on for a while, right? However, I was doing Iron Emblem. It's a really, really nice ROM hack. However, I really, it's a really nice ROM hack. The only issue is the difficulty spike is a lot more higher above me. I think it's more for people that are used to Iron Mans, and I'm doing my first Iron Man like literally tomorrow, and I am like doing Path of Radiance Iron Man. Look, it's snowing! It's been snowing since the other day. Where have you been? I was so busy I must have completely forgotten to look inside. It's so pretty, let's go. And off she goes. Maybe I should stop by and see Grimes first. She has no arms in that pixel animation, by the way, which I find pretty funny. And the merchant. Oh my goodness, I love this sprite. The traveling merchant. Alright, let's send here we go. Be nice if you crit. Nope. Weave. Yeah, nah, I got to what, chapter 4 of Iron Emblem, which your father's not come home again last night. He must still be passed out drunk up at the little fort in the hills. Give this to him if you see him out there. Maybe be able to do that man some good. Goddess icon. I could really use high luck when I'm doing ROM hacks. Nah, if you can't tell, I'm a tad bit tilted. I can't really act right now from it because the amount of low percentage, I was having good luck for a while, and I was like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty easy. But then the difficulty spiked, and I ran into I was losing units left and right, which I'm like, okay, I'm losing my units. This isn't much of a problem, which this is probably normal. This is just like to add some difficulty and whatnot. However, I was getting low-balled hits a lot, and it was bothering me so bad because I don't mind ROM hacks where you are a little bit weaker. Like my first I did Flames of Redemption, and the main character, he was, oh come on bro, I have no problems until the character starts missing, and that's when I'm like a little on edge. However, it's yeah, that's my day so far. Yeah, but go back into what I said earlier. I'm loving it. The format, the colors, everything in this is really well done. However, it still saddens me that this ROM hack was infinitely delayed, so it's in purgatory. So if you know a little thing about game design, okay, if you missed, okay, calm down, calm down. Oh my gosh, I'm having it up to here with the misses, bro. 75% is not that low. Ah, great. HP, I'll take it. Strength, maybe, I don't know. Oh. Alright, staff, potion, I swear. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. We have a bomb area, right? Heal, alright, I'm doing that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here. Now I'm going to, whoops, oh, you don't have it. Oh boy, that was actually going to be terrifying. We'll be having a whole different conversation right now. Okay, that ain't that bad. HP, at least you got A level, being positive. But man, I lost my two people. I'm like, okay, this ain't bad. This ain't bad. I misplayed. But then I lost the trainee unit you get, right? The trainee dying was the one that kind of done me in for the ROM, because she got hit with a 34 and literally 2 low numbers, and they never miss. That's my thing of like, you just never miss. That's my one problem with this stuff. It's like, I don't like personally, I don't like ROMs where it's like you're at the person playing the ROM is at a huge disadvantage. I do not like that. No, that's just me. Like, I can understand if you want to make it difficult, which I'm cool with. However, if difficulty is mostly from having... Okay, this might become problematic. I need you to hit this. I really need you to hit this. There we go. No, this is me ranting. No, I'll probably just... Oh my goodness, great. There's an archer there, too. You only use swords, though, so... Oh yeah, to show off the characters, we got my boy Roscoe, and before I had to redo this recording, Roscoe, I can clearly tell, has the hots for Elena, which, to be honest, I wouldn't mind, but the issue is, they have, oh great, they have, who's Sarah's sprite, and like in the back of my mind I'm like, for the love of God, please go away, Sarah. That's the only thing that's like going through my head when I was like, when I saw it for the first time, was like, Sarah, please stop. Wow, I'm actually like going, oh wow, looking at time, this might actually be a rather short bit. Oh my goodness. No, I want to visit, not rally. Miss. 63. Yeah, I got hit. Okay, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm not losing my mind. I'm not losing my mind. Ow! Doesn't double. And Coco barking though. Alright. Well, well, well. Look who decided to come back. Watch your tongue, boy. Papa, papa. Hey, kiddo. Your uncle has everything under control up at the castle. You and the nighty boy are relieved of duty here. Uncle. Boss, I think we spotted those bandits we heard about earlier. Our men are engaging them across the river. I'm afraid we already suffered a few casualties. New recruits. Hope they at least served well. I'll take care of the last of them. You two head up to the castle. But I won't stay and help you. We'll teach those bad guys a lesson. That's an order, kiddo. I'll see you soon after taking care of things here. You are not making it, my boy. Say hi to your uncle for me when you see him. Oh boy. He needs to go. He needs to go. Oh yeah, if I recall, bosses move. So there's that, and oh, she crits. Life or death situation makes people crits. Wait, why does she have like the? I just realized something. Why does she have the Nier Automata like skin? Let's send the hand axe. Wait, I have a person that can use a hand axe there. Ow. That's not good. That's not good. Weave. Alright. Go up here, heal. Alright, so you're healed up. You can run down here and heal her with your potion. However, they don't show the actual animation of the potion working. And you can go there. Ah, right, it's good to see you. Well, Rasu, it's good to see you made it home to your village last night. Ah yes, I actually stopped by another village last night to see a friend of mine. Hello there. This is Lena. She's not much of a fighter, but she helps me in taking care of any injured animals in town or in the wilds. You have a tool, of course. If you need any help, just ask. And if you really need it, I bet I could use the staff just like Roscoe's axe. Is that so, huh? So where are you two off on such a nice morning? We're actually heading off to the Rising Castle too. We're going to the castle to see the flowers. See the flowers. Verdane and I are also headed that way. I'd love to see the garden suit once we're there. And what's that? I'll let him stay here and fight. I think Verdane can handle himself a little bit. Give him some XP. More res. I'll take it. Weed 60. Alright. Cap. Alright. Oh, ooh, that's a real nice level up. Iron Lance, I can't use those. Oh, okay, I'll take those. And that's that. Oh. Nope. Any double from you, Verdane? Nope. Alright. So... heal you. Last time I had a Roscoe kill them. I don't think I can do that here. Oof. Is it? Oh, dearie, have you seen my sweet Roscoe around? Please give this to me. You're doing tell Granny loves him. Grammy loves him. A vulnerary, which is nice. Kill you with Aurelia. Alright. Oh. About what worthless of curse I have to assign. RNG. But yeah, no, I'm starting this new ROM hack. For Tuesday streams, it said it's called The Dark Lord and the Maiden of Light. I won't say I will not recommend Iron Emblem because I'm not that guy. I will say recommend it, but it's going to be a very, 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 very high skill cap. I will say that. That's as much as I will say. Did you see the freak blizzard the other day? We're used to being cold up here, but that was something else. All the rivers froze over too. I didn't even have to worry about that old broken bridge. I just walked right across the river. I wish I could just do that all the time, just not when I'm fishing. Eh. It's even funnier the second time. Use your potion, heal the healer. I like this sprite, but that looks more like a beam. I think that, yeah, that looks more like Anna's from, which ROM was that? Fire Emblem Storage. Oh my goodness, why do I have so many vulneraries? Vulnerary. Vulnerary. Give that. No, we're good. Wait. Oh, what's dodging? I don't know what dodging is. Yeah. The one time I actually don't mind it. But yeah, I could take an L. I know how to take an L. If I didn't know how to take an L, oh boy. I would. Oof. I'm gonna stab, use literally salve. Give you a nice little buff. And then I'm going to heal you, Roscoe. And then I want to have you attack them, hope you don't crit, and then use the main character to get the kill. Ugh. Oh boy, it's in close range. She doesn't know what to do now. Aha! Ow. Bink, bink. Ugh. Where's my son? Yeah, we're about to have somebody chasing after us. Kill someone's father. Yeah, that's not bad level up. Then we have a goddess icon. Hey, weapon ring D. Ah, Roscoe, it's been too long. Would you look at who decided to come back out to the horizon? I thought you spent all your time nowadays up in the capital. I still make my return here every once in a while. You know, most of my family lives not too far from here. Of course, always a pleasure to see you return. So, What brings you to this side of the valley? We met a bit of an ambush on our way east out of the mountains, but oddly enough it seemed to be at the hand of some far-off travelers. Pretty ill-suited for the cold, we spent the evening at the old valley fort after being chased out of Veritas proper by the sentries. I spent some time at the fort yesterday myself, which seems we just didn't cross paths. I left for Elaine's village just after dusk. I did, however, meet your friend Aurelia up there. Did you now? She seems like quite the mage from the little time I spent with her. A nice young woman. Speaking of which, seems those two are getting quite well acquainted already. Were you calling for us? I ain't gonna lie, I do like her eyeshadow though. I ain't gonna lie. Makes her fabulous. Were you calling for us? Well, not quite actually, but I am glad to see that everyone's faring well after that little skirmish. That good night's sleep helped, that's for sure. You're telling me. Hehe. Haha. You know what that means. You know what that means, man. They you know what that means. They've been playing the drums. My boy even fidget. Well, back to the matter at hand. We thank you for your assistance out there. It's been quite an exciting few days. Is it always so violent up here? This sort of behavior where I'm from is pretty well regulated to the local arenas. It comes and goes. The way these folks are acting like they've all just been kicked out of that rough old tavern up in the city after drinking spoiled ale. I don't exactly know what all that's about. Real shame. Everyone can't just get along, or at the very least pretend to. That's exactly how things operate back home. The code must be getting to you all. Up here something fierce. And now that you're dealing with this lot, we'll be pleased to accompany you two. Very well, let us not waste any further time merrymaking here. Onward! Let's continue the plot. Hey, wait for me! Alright, this time, I'm going to... Wow. That's crazy. Alright, and that will be it for this episode. Hopefully, it doesn't get corrupted again this time, or... Oh boy! I have to find something else to talk about. Well, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Leave your critique at the bottom. Apologize that I was a little frustrated during this episode. Taking loss after loss after loss actually does do a number to you. I believe anyone that plays a lot of video games are a gamer. When you get hit with L after L after L after L, it really gets to you a lot. And my RNG when it comes to game and luck is never high. It always never really works. I am not RNG, just never smiles upon me anymore. So there's that. Well, ciao.